Marsha, welcome back. For those that joined in the other day, I apologize for the live not happening. So that's never occurred before in that way. I was very shocked and surprised of myself. And things happen, mistakes occur. So thank you all for your understanding and those who reached out and asking if everything was okay. Hi, Friendly Paws. How has everybody been this week? I'm joining you from Mexico. If you don't know, in my beautiful paradise home. Good morning, Maria. Welcome back. Hi, Nancy. Excuse me. Yeah, that's right, Carolyn. So, we'll just have a brief check-in as we get going from anybody that wants to share how their week has been. I know there's some astrology people in the audience that follow the transits. I'm curious if anyone can explain the energies of the week. I know there was a huge conjunction of many planets, but that was a few weeks ago maybe. I don't know if that's still going on. Good morning from Georgia, Julie. Ooh. An odd week. Neptune with North Node in Pisces. I can't see very well because there's such a wonderful sun glare on the screen. Oh, interesting, Nancy. Have a nice change of weather. Wow. Venus retrograde in Aries. Not a great placement for love and romance. Neptune in the North Node in Pisces. Not happened in 100 years. Whew. How is this all playing out for everybody? And if you are new, we have some new folks here. I'm Natalie, spiritual life coach and Reiki Master Teacher. And I am a being with a capital B, as we all are. So, if you haven't already, please follow me here on Insight Timer. This will be uploaded, this live stream, as a replay video on my YouTube channel, so follow me there. Also Facebook, Instagram, and check my website if you want to find out more about me or how to work with me. You can give a donation here through the app if you'd like. And today we're going to be doing a deep dive into getting some channeled messages from Spirit through just whatever channeling, if you want to call it that, and pulling cards. So I have Oracle and Tarot cards I'll be using. And then we'll close with Reiki and Ancestral Clearing. If you like the Ancestral Clearing prayers that you hear me use in these live streams, I do have 2 versions recorded in my meditations here in Insight Timer, as well as many other meditations. So check all that out. Ooh, that's great, Maria. Taking our higher ground as a collective while standing in our power. So if anybody's new, please say hello. And lovely to see, as always, so many in our community. So I already was looking at some cards this morning and went ahead and wanted to share first Michael Singer, who we didn't get to hear him in the live stream, so we'll open with a Michael Singer Untethered Soul card. If you follow me, you already know who he is from me talking about him, and if not, he is a teacher that has written the bestseller, The Untethered Soul, in which these cards are quotes. So we'll start with him and we'll continue from there. Break the habit of thinking that the solution to your problems is to rearrange things outside. The only permanent solution to your problems is to go inside and let go of the part of you that seems to have so many problems with reality. Breathe in. Did that land? This is one of his core teachings. If you listen to him, you will internalize this, because it's basically, one of the fundamental flaws to creating suffering and not creating peace. And one of my favorite talks of his, called Give Up on the Old Way, talks about that. So the old way is looking to the outside world for a solution to our problems. Switching our entire paradigm into the new way of going inside and letting go of the energies and of the part of us that has problems with the outside. It doesn't mean we don't take action, but first we work with what's in here. We work with our clinging, we work with our attachments, we work with our resistance, we work with our judgments before we take action in the outside world. So a great pointer. And, there's always things happening in the external world, and, some may say they're pretty intense right now. So even more reason and motivation to come to peace within. So, great opening message. My decks are here behind my computer. I'm on a very small table out here. So I want to go to Work Your Light next. This beautiful oracle deck, Work Your Light. It's like messages from spirit, from our guides. And these are always powerful reminders and good pointers, and in a different way than Michael Singer's teachings. Michael Singer's very practical, the spirituality of reality, of personal accountability, responsibility. So let's see what this message is. Okay. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Ooh. What does that bring up for anybody? What do you get to take a leap? Basically, a leap of faith on. Where is God, the world, universe, life calling you to take a leap right now? This reminds me a little bit of the Fool energy in tarot. But in the Fool, it's more of a fall, falling off the cliff and trusting and releasing. This is an actual action, like a more conscious action of leaping forward, taking, it's more like of a masculine energy, like a fall or surrender would be more feminine. This is more masculine. So where is your life calling for you to go first without having the path laid before you or certainty? Trust yourself, trust the unknown. I've never seen this before on this card, but look, here's the person on the card before they've leapt. And then, once they leapt, they flew. So it's kind of like, a bird learning to use its wings for the first time. So some of you are being called. You're going to get to use new muscles and maybe wings, new wings or bigger wings or wings you didn't know you had. And when you take a leap, it's about taking action. And it might be massive action. Like you're going to have to take the first step without having the evidence. Hi, Stacia. Hi, Lisa Nanda. So yeah, it might be time. Great example, leave a bad relationship, and that could be any number of incarnations. That could be a job. It could be a friendship. It could be a traditional relationship. So, Lisa and others, I am in Mexico again, if you haven't joined for a while or new. Hi, Amy. So, yeah. So, let's see what... I love just whenever I bring in all the cards, all the decks. So, my life coach, or one of my life coaches, because I have more than one right now, said something so simple and so profound recently. Never let fear be a reason for you to do or not do something. So if you've held back from taking a leap because you're afraid, do not allow that to be the reason you don't take the leap. Varsha, that's great. Yeah, move to a new city will require a leap. Hi, Melinda. If you've been afraid to, take a trip, and if it's only fear-based. Where in Costa Rica, Lisa? Because I may go there at some point. Never let fear be a reason. Ooh, amazing, Jennifer. What are you nervous about, if you don't mind sharing? So I'm going to pull from my beautiful sacred rebels. Hi, Sheila. Yeah, so, it's okay to be nervous about a move, about a travel, about a trip, about leaving an animal behind for a week. I just made a huge transition in the past 6 months, as many of you know. And it was, many micro decisions and micro choices that had led me to be sitting here with you right now. 6 months ago, I was living in Bali. And when was 6 months ago? Yeah, so I was just like buying my plane ticket to the US. And I hadn't even decided at that point that I was going to move to Mexico. But it was like each tiny step then then illuminated the path to the next step. And I could not see the entire path. I mean, we can't usually. So it's like we're in the dark holding a flashlight or having a lantern. That when we take the next step, more of the path is illuminated, but we can't see 5 or 10 steps in front of us. And for me, this past 6 months has been that way. I had a strong intuition to visit home. I made a choice. I bought a plane ticket. When I took that action, more became illuminated, and more and more and more. I am actually, Lisa. Me and fellow Insight Timer teacher Alicia Bliss will be here with me in Mexico next month, and we will be exploring places here in this town for a retreat in Mexico, so stay tuned. Yeah, it's hard to change and to leave, have faith in other people to care for, things that are important to us. Totally. So let's see. What a beautiful message from Sacred Rebels. Dream a beautiful dream. Dream a beautiful dream. So I want you all just to breathe into that. I don't know how well you can see the image, but it's like sacred geometry onto like an image of the earth. It is the actual earth. Because, this is a dream. Yeah, totally, Carolyn, the Neptune in Pisces. Oh, I just remembered that Neptune rules Pisces, so even more of a reason why that energy would be super strong. Dream a beautiful dream. This is really pertinent to me right now. This is really helpful. The outside world, one of the ways to look at it is, everything is neutral. And we paste our perception onto the world. And so we get to choose what perception that's going to be. And so we can choose, is this going to be a beautiful dream or not? And it goes back to, Michael Singer. Not looking to the outside world, coming within, being at peace, and then choosing how we want to respond. And therein lies our power and our sovereignty. I'm going to look at this here in the book. I might not read the whole thing because these are beautiful. Do y'all like me reading the entire message here? Because it's very packed. It's quite a transmission. So we have a couple. We have some yeses. Okay, then that we'll go with that. So in this Sacred Rebels, it's got beautiful guidebook with lots of deep and profound messages for these cards. So as I read this, these beautiful birds are competing for my voice, which is amazing. The invitation is to really be present with this message that comes through, because there's so much in it, and you'll hear what you need to hear and all that. And if you want to take in as much of it as you can, then please pause and slow down as I communicate this message, and let it minister to you. Let it sink in. Oops. Okay. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This includes bringing harmony in the perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible. In how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by moonlight, or bathe by candlelight. If you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal, yet beauty, genuine beauty rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and a love of life. If you've struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it's time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty, thumb your nose at airbrushed images, and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what is supposed to be harmonious. If you are brave and wild enough, you can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change. Sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear. Realizing that there is nothing to fear brings even greater beauty, harmony, surrender, and grace to the experience of life creating itself in more stunning forms through you. You are meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty in its far more holistic and creative definition. Beauty is meant to soothe the soul, inspire thoughts of love, devotion, and appreciation, and to balance the nervous system. These are healing effects. Healing for the creator and those that receive it. They are worthwhile. They are not meaningless, impractical, flippant, or trivial. A world without the beauty of art in all its various and unique interpretations would be a less colorful, less vibrant, less cheeky, and less healing place to be. Time that you spend dreaming of beauty and allowing it to be born through you in various heart-centered ways is worthwhile. Don't disregard it or discount it. The most beautiful dreams can inspire the practical, hard-working dedication required to bring them to life for the betterment of the world. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of the situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it, or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be, through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it cannot be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it's hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. This might apply to your body, to your relationship, to your finances, your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. In opening up to the beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. What we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind, an open heart, and the following healing process. By the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, And you need to know that. Healing process. Imagine, visualize, or perceive a softly glowing, radiant golden light within your head. It expands outwards in all directions without losing its radiance or power. Everything it touches, it casts into graceful, beautiful harmony, including your mind. Be with this light. Be at peace and let it happen. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and take in these words. The perfect harmony of beauty awakens within me and all around me. I serve that golden light in unconditional love and creative power. The perfect harmony of beauty awakens within me and all around me. I serve that golden light in unconditional love and creative power. So just feel into that message, the words and the energy. And then the card again. The golden light on the card. And please share if you'd like what stuck out for you, what opened up for you, what that illuminated or confirmed or answered, and maybe with the other messages of the leap of faith. Spot on. Me too. One of my favorite lines was saying, "This oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, and you need to know that." So basically, it's about empowerment and inner power. Woo! Amazing, Carolyn. You're welcome. Great, Jennifer. Reprinting your book as well. Commission paintings, totally. There's a lot of fear right now, Everything is either love or a call to love. It's interesting too, it mentioned inner harmony in there, and I chose this oil to use before the session, Inner Harmony. Can't make this shit up, as always. Still some oil on my hands. Yeah. So before I get into the clarification, before I even shuffle, this is part of the message at the bottom of the deck. Which I think this was at the bottom of the deck last time because I didn't shuffle again. So, again, a reminder. It might be letting go of things that don't work, to take a leap And even Michael Singer's message, letting go of the outside world. There may be disappointment. And you might be overly focused on what you're leaving behind, but remember, just focus on the light that you're moving towards. Yeah. Yeah, this card was very much like a Venus energy. Creativity, beauty. What does that mean? Oop, here comes a card popping out. Temperance. Temperance, which has the sun and the moon and angel wings. Hi, Julie. Does anybody else see a rainbow in my aura? Or it's like, is that a gift that you have? Thank you for sharing that. I'll take it. I don't see it in my screen. Temperance is a card about balance. There's been a lot of imbalance lately. There's been a lot of, definite imbalance of fear. Wow, that's awesome. Maybe I'll see it if I see the replay. So, and this is a card of Libra energy. And Libra is ruled by Venus. So how can you, if you are out of balance, if you've let yourself be out of balance in any way, it's really important for you to take time and really have an intention and do something. Like a very intentional practice, like you might meditate every day, but it might be, hold on. But it might be very intentionally meditating about coming into balance or bringing beauty. Oh, nice, Judy. Nikki can see it. Woo. So I want to read the description for this Lightseers Temperance card. And we'll see what the affirmation for the card is. And then we'll get into the Reiki and Ancestral Clearing. That is so interesting, and I appreciate that there's an aura here that y'all can see. Thank you for sharing that. So the affirmation for this: I walk the middle path and nourish wholeness. I walk the middle path and nourish wholeness. So, even if we just look at the sun and the moon in Libra energy scales, balance. And like I said earlier about this leap card, we can look at falling off a cliff in a feminine fool energy, or we can look at leaping off the cliff in masculine energy. Both of those things take a lot of faith and trust and surrender, but they're different energies. So you might be imbalanced. Maybe you're too far in the feminine, and maybe you're too much in your emotions. or maybe you're too much in trying to fix your emotions in the masculine, or maybe you're avoiding, maybe you're forcing an issue, maybe you're taking all this action and it's not centered. So, as the message continues to develop, this is a big part of it. Walking the middle path in Buddhism, the middle way. What is moderation? And remembering, I even think about the yin and yang symbol here. Within the masculine is the feminine, and vice versa. Within the black is the white. They coexist. Totally, Maria. I imagine you must read tarot. So in the Lightseers deck, it doesn't show all 8 of the cups, but in the original tarot, it does show 3 of the upright cups, along with the spilled. Yeah, great. Thank you for that. So the meaning of the Temperance card is alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance, duality and amalgamation, the fluidity of time, meditation, the perpetual motion of life. So, as I was saying, some of those already. So I will just show you the original Temperance card, if you can see that. So in the original tarot, that's what it looks like. I forgot the angel's name. Maybe somebody knows. But it's got the 2 cups pouring the water, so that represents the sun and the moon. And then the angel's touching its toe into the water there. So here is the message of Temperance for you. Temperance ushers in harmony, alchemy, and duality. It's time to bring yourself to a beautiful equilibrium by seeking moderation and balance. Sometimes this means that you must blend more than one idea together or more than one solution into the perfect answer for your unique situation. You're being asked to evaluate where your precious energy is being sent and the effect that this choice has on everything else in your life. We live in a world of extreme passion and heated hustle, so slowing down the desire for excess in any one area of your life may be harder than you think. Don't do drastic this week. Don't take sides. Stay away from all or nothing choices and walk the middle path. So many, I love how these messages unfold. We have so many powerful themes. Venus energy is definitely here, Libra. Then the dream energy of, Pisces, Neptune. And looking at the leap versus the fall. Yeah, totally what's happening in the world politically and otherwise. Being in moderation and balance to the best of your ability. Really being mindful this week, being very discerning of what information you expose yourself to and what people and what their energies are, and removing yourself in whatever way that may be, even though it might be compelling. We can lose ourselves very easily. And remember Michael Singer's very down-to-earth message. Breaking the habit of thinking that the solution to your problems is to rearrange things outside. The only permanent solution to your problems is to go inside and let go of the part of you that seems to have so many problems with reality. So before we dive into the Reiki and Ancestral Clearing, if you haven't already, give me a follow. If this is helpful, give a donation if you'd like. I also do card readings one-on-one, spiritual life coaching, and energetic and Reiki and Ancestral Clearing. So, doing an energy healing session can be very helpful because what I'm feeling into with all this is like a lot of energetics, and this, doing some sort of energy healing with it, if it's with me or somebody else, is a wonderful way to also help balance, reset the energy. Thank you, Maria, for the donation. So we'll go ahead and get into the Reiki and clearing. Anybody have any questions before we do that? Okay. So go ahead and close your eyes. Settle in. And just relax. I will activate the Reiki, Dr. Usui, Madam Takata, all the Reiki Grandmasters, beings responsible for bringing Reiki into this world. All of our spiritual teams, all of those beings of highest light and love, angels, archangels, ascended masters, saints, gurus, spirit guides, animal totems, ancestors, all beings of highest light and love, our spiritual team surrounding us now. Daikomyo, Daikomyo, Daikomyo. And I will also activate Solvana, transformational healing energies, Solvana, Solvana, Solvana. And just allow these energies to move in through and around you, and really bringing balance today. Allowing yourself to be soothed on the inside. Just letting go, letting go, letting go. Be open and receptive to receive whatever is for your best and highest good. grace, allowing healing, purification, nurturing, cleansing, balancing. And just let go. This is really important for your nervous system right now. Just relax, release, and let go. Allow grace. Allow miracles. Just letting everything go. Letting everything go. Relaxing the body more and more and more. Surrender. Infinite Creator, Source of all that is, we love you. Thank you for loving us. We humbly ask that you open, bless, expand, lead, guide, and direct us into your perfect light, love, and life, and always, completely, now and forever, please and thank you. For everyone hearing my voice now, all of our family members, all of our relationships, all of our ancestors and all of their relationships, through all relevant time, space, and dimension, for all hurts, wrongs, judgments, and burdens, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, sexual, and financial, through thought, word, or deed. Please help us all forgive each other, forgive ourselves, forgive all people, and all people forgive us, completely and totally, please and thank you. Infinite Creator, for the highest good, please lift out all weight, pain, burden, sin, death, debt, negativity, spells, hexes, curses, black magic, white magic, guilt, fear, shame, unworthiness, and limitation of all kind. Transform it into your love and let your love grow in and through us, filling and giving us all complete peace, now and forever. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Please help us love and bless each other, love and bless ourselves. Be at peace with each other and at peace with ourselves. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. And breathe deeply. Surrender and allow the energies to move, transmute, transform, alchemize. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it done, thank you. If you'd like, you can come to a wakeful space. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining this powerful session today. Thank you for joining, for your donations, for following me, and follow the heart's call to reach out if you have that prompting. Hi, Jessica, Rachel, Rose, or Rochelle, not Rachel. Duchess. Thank you, Bridget, for the donation. Stay tuned for further live streams being scheduled. Definitely, of course, same. I might make it a little earlier next week or whatever, but around the same time now, next week. Thank you, Gail. Thank you all so much, and you're very welcome. Jules. You're welcome, Wendy. Hi, J.E. Glad to see you. Yeah, I hear you. It doesn't fit with your schedule. That's awesome. You're in a writing class. This one will not be at a different time. Well, it will be when I'm back in Asia. So that's a great question. So for now, no. And in the future, yes. And for those that care to, and I think you already may utilize that, JE, to see the replays on my YouTube channel for all my live streams as well. So great question. The daylight savings will happen soon in Mexico, or at least where I am in Mexico. We don't change, so that will shift an hour if that's helpful. I'm not sure in what way or whatever, but next in March it will shift an hour. So that might be more workable for you. So if you follow me, you will be notified when I schedule more live streams. And I will see you all next week. And much love, and very grateful for today and to be here with you all as always.